Hello, welcome to Talks with Moksha Mukti Lord Angel. Uh, this is one of those unplanned, spontaneous talks arising in the environment out of nowhere, unplanned. And this is usually the best because it is not planned, and it is coming from Moksha Mukti's natural state of being. And in this state, it is natural because it is free from the influence of the thoughts, influence of anything and everything arising in the environment. In the environment, what is happening is there is stimulus, whether through intangible source or tangible source such as people presenting you stimulus. And because of the stimulus, you are motivated to take action, to do something. But I have said action is the reaction, but it appears like action because you are motivated by that stimulus to do something. And I'll give you one example. Like you're sitting in your living room and all of a sudden this thought appears, right? This thought is actually arising from the environment, and it appears in your memory or in your brain, and that thought excites you to do something, and you take action. That thought is stimulus. So that is intangible stimulus that is arrived. The other example is like your friends get together on Friday and say, let's go out, have a drink. That is also stimulus. So there are many stimulus. If you want to go into deeper about that, we can go, you can contact me and I can do one-on-one session with you to go deeper. But right now that's all I'm going to speak about, stimulus. And I can see the sun is setting as birds are dancing as well as trees are dancing outside. And here the fan is running. It's hot day outside, AC is running. And I do want to point out that Moksha Mukti, Lord Angel, started this talks from April 16, 2015. He used to give this kind of talks back in 2011, 2012 until earlier part of 2013. Bless you. So he stopped in 2013, around March 2013, because the energy in him kind of pointed out, Moksha Mukti, what is the point of giving all these talks? I know people are listening, but what is the really point? I mean, why should I sit here in front of the camera or in front of the people and give talks? So he stopped, but energy again kind of guided him on April 16, 2015 and April 22nd, 2015. He wrote about 6 paragraphs regarding suffering, because felt that there is some sort of suffering going to take place. and on April 25, 2015, Nepal earthquake happened. So since April 16th, Moksha Mukti is giving this public talks again. Today there isn't really any topic to talk about except what is arising in Moksha Mukti's consciousness, something that could relate to you or that could not relate to you. There is a frequency in your body, and the frequency is a vibration that is vibrating, and when you are in natural state, the vibration is just enough for you to function healthily, happily, and peacefully. I don't want you to assume what is happy based on your past experience. The happiness I'm talking about is different. And what is that? We can go one-on-one session if you need to go into that. And same thing with peace. The peace I'm talking about is not the peace that everyone is talking about. This peace I'm talking about is the peace that can be experienced anywhere, anytime, any place. So right now I am experiencing this extraordinary experience. This experience I can't really describe in words, but the experience I am experiencing in my consciousness, and this experience is, in reality, it's neither happy nor sad. But to use your language, yes, you may call this happy, but it is not really happy in the reality, because in reality there is no happy nor sadness. And again, if you need to go deeper, contact me. We can do one-on-one sessions, Skype, telephone, email, mostly Skype, telephone, or you come to Moksha Mukti Lord Angel gathering, or we can go one-on-one session. So this vibration I am talking about, this frequency has ability to, I don't really want to say ability to, but when you are in this frequency, the bacteria doesn't harm you, virus doesn't harm you, cancer doesn't harm you, nothing harms you in this frequency. And the other day I read in the news that scientists have shown us evidence that the bacteria in your stomach is related to your mood. So if you're in a bad mood, bacteria is going to attack you. If you're in a good mood, bacteria is not going to attack you. So there is a frequency is taking place, and I read some lady is actually she's claiming on her website, or somebody else has presented, claiming that by using frequency, she has treated about 42 or 50 patients successfully. And I am not here to put validity into her claims or anybody claims. What I'm here to point out is that there is relation in the frequency, because there is a frequency, there is a vibration. Even in the mood, it produces some sort of vibration in your body, and this vibration has potential to attract or repel some sort of energy. And I have also talked about this regarding attracting your financial gains. You can attract wealth with the vibration, and I have given talks regarding this some time ago. So there is a frequency, and this frequency is related to your health and related to your mood. And just to give you an example, one time I happened to have dinner at I don't want to disclose the name of the restaurant. I don't want to create negative on these people. They work hard, but restaurant I was in there, they didn't create my order the right way, and I had to the way they treated me, the way they gave me, their attitude wasn't right. Although it was a busy day, it was a jam-packed, but the way they treated me, it produced some sort of anger in me, some sort of chemical in me. And this I've already talked about, that the anger is the mechanism. It's a mechanical process, biomechanical process that happens. So because of that, some sort of chemical was produced in the body, and I was sick for 3-4 days. And we are living in this dynamism, and in this dynamism, yes, anger is going to be there, and that anger has a tendency to produce some sort of chemical that could potentially harm you or potentially make you sick. So that's what happened, because I was literally angry because they didn't give my order right, and they didn't respect me as a customer. And later on I understood that these people, they're trying to do a job. It was a jam-packed, but it is what it is. I was angry, and I became sick by eating their food. And you can analyze this in many ways, or any ways you want, but the fact is there is a relation, there is a vibration. When you're angry, your frequency becomes lower or higher. I don't know exact frequency, but the frequency that actually attracts you to become sick. So the sickness is attracted by your frequency in your body, which is vibration, and that is also created by thought. And I've been saying this over and over again. I've been writing this over and over again, that there are 4 causes of sickness, right? So number one is the food, the food we eat. That has direct impact or effect on your mechanism in your human system to make you sick. The food can cause you sick depending on what kind of food it is. Then the second is thought, because your own thought produces chemicals and frequencies and vibration in your body. That also has direct effect on being sick. So that even if you eat bad food, but if you create good thoughts or have a good vibration in your body, you may not get sick. But the cause is there. The food can make you sick, the thought can make you sick, the other things can make you sick is your DNA. That is genetic. And the fourth cause of sickness is the environment. Like the food you eat, non-organic food, which these farmers are using for mass production. They're using pesticides to kill all the bugs that eat the fruits and vegetables, is actually harming the food, and when it goes into stomach, it is harming your body. That's why a lot of people in America, they are nowadays, they're getting cancer because of these pesticides. So this environment, and it also goes into food. Actually, this is dual thing. One is food and one is environment. But the environment, having a radiation or having a pollution in the environment, that is also going to cause you to sickness. So those are 4 things. But the most important of all that is that you can control is your thought. Most of the time. Sometimes you can't control because of the intangible forces that are present in the universe. And this is what I have said before. There are intangible forces that is attracting us. Even the galaxy is trillion miles away. That has a direct impact on you intangibly that you don't see with your eyes. I've said this before, because there is an instantaneous communication going on between anything and everything in the universe, but it depends on relation. So certain relation that occurs out of this dance of the molecules, dance of atoms. So out of this occurrence, out of this dance, out of this possibilities, that creates the relation, and there is a interaction, communications, energy exchange, information exchange going on throughout the universe. The only thing that is so visible that we can see is directly in front of your eyes, directly through the communication between you and the other person within the environment, within your community. There you see your direct impact, because that's a direct, you can see with your eyes. But something that you can see with your eyes, just like, I have said this before, light you can see with your eyes, and that's why scientists like Einstein said the light was the fastest traveling object in the universe, because you can see with your eyes. But he never talked about Allen aspects, two atoms communicating with each other millions, billions of miles away. See, there's a communication going on, but we don't see with our eyes that sort of communication. That is intangible energy that is present even now. Intangible life that are present anywhere and everywhere that we don't see with our eyes. And scientists can talking about finding all this extraterrestrial aliens in this space, a life in space. But this extraterrestrial life, it exists today that we don't see with our eyes. Yet there are forces, yet there are energy that are present in the universe, throughout the universe, right? But just because we can see in the eyes, that we cannot talk about it. Yes, we can talk about it because scientists like Allen aspect talked about two atoms talking to each other. How can they talk to each other? The light takes from sun to for light to come from sun to the earth takes 8 minutes. How can they talk to instantaneously? You see, so there is a invisible, intangible energy that is present. This is whole one body. Universe is the one body. I already talked about that, right? So this is what is happening, and people only believe what they see. Seeing is believing. That's what is happening. That's why things like that we can't talk about it. But with the quantum physics, scientists are coming out and saying things that we have been, or people like myself have been saying from the centuries, from the thousands of years. There are people like myself, although I don't copy and repeat their words, doesn't mean that the experiencing is not here. The experiencing is here. First the experiencing arises, and through the experience you write what? Bhagavad Gita, you write, Veda, you write all these scriptures because of from experiencing, right? So the experiencing is occurring, and this experiencing I am sharing with you, writing books, giving talks, etc., etc. So that is happening. So with the quantum physics, quantum science, quantum physics, scientists are saying things that you could not say before, because something you cannot prove with your eyes, but you can prove with your calculations and experiments, just like the observer effect, where atoms or the protons are behaving, going through the two beams, and it's behaving like a chaotic. It's behaving like it's not supposed to behave, because when you pass through two beams, it's supposed to only go through two beams. But when no one was watching, you can see all these atoms taking place, protons going through. It is going through crazy. It's all over the place, so why does this happen? And then the quantum physicists say, when someone is observing, it behaves like what is supposed to behave. It's only supposed to go through two beams, and the proton behaves. It goes through the two beams. They are behaving in the two beams because that is the observer effect that is taking place. So when the observer goes through this process, and observer, then the proton is behaving the way it is supposed to be behaving, like what we assume. So that's what happening in the environment with the quantum physics. The other quantum physics they're talking about is that one proton, one atom can be any place, anywhere simultaneously. And we have not seen normally that one person can be into two places. We have not seen that we can only be one person, one place, only one at a time. You cannot be in two different places. But quantum physics reveals that you can be, atoms can be, a body object can be into multiple places. And that comes to my point I shared on a Facebook the other day about the multiverse, right? Because you can be simultaneously into many different places. The universe, there are multi-universe, so which is called multiverse. So multiverse is appearing all over the, is happening like a bubble, and we are this universe. There are other universe, multi-universe that are there, and you have your duplicates, because you can be simultaneously everywhere. So there are many beings like you, duplicates of you, Moksha Mukti in different place. It could be called liberation, or some other name. So my exact duplicate, this person's exact duplicate, can be doing same exact thing in one universe. In other universe, doing many infinity possibilities that is happening. And I share this on Facebook, which I said that it's possibly that you're going to those universe in your dream. So this is just the possibility I'm talking about, and there are infinite possibilities. And I do these talks. I invite you to come to Moksha Mukti Lord Angel Gathering to create miracles, because in this experiencing there is infinite possibilities. And here we are stopping our beliefs, thoughts that is happening. Thoughts I'm talking about is different. Well, it's not different. Thoughts I'm talking about is thoughts that is happening automatically, right? Anything that is happening automatically, those type of thought. And artificial thought, I already talked about this. Your artificial thought is actually is the cause of that, and we want to stop that in this gathering, for a few moments. Stopping that and looking within yourself, how you're functioning. Through my phrases, through the phrases Moksha Mukti is giving you, you can look through that while he's giving talks, and you can do on your own, just experiencing your true functionality, how you're functioning, without the thoughts, without the beliefs. And you can stop your belief, you can stop your thought during this gathering, during this talk, but not that doesn't mean that you won't be able to going back to your beliefs, going back to your thoughts, because that's in your memory. It cannot be erased unless then you go through this disease called Alzheimer. Even that is I question that you don't have to go through that process if you come to, well, I don't want to say come to this gathering, but if you go to your natural state of being. In natural state of being, Alzheimer's cannot be present. But if you have Alzheimer, then you will forget what's in your memory. But by coming here, you're not going to have Alzheimer, because this is 15 minutes to 1 hour to 2 hours talks. You can go to the movie. It's the same thing. You spend 2 hours and you try to stop your belief, stop your thought, and come to a state close to natural state of being, and where you can experience infinite possibilities, where you can experience miracle in your life. There is a possibility. I'm not going to say by coming here everyone will have miracles in their life, everyone will have infinite possibility. No, I am saying by coming here, by coming to Moksha Mukti Lord Angels gathering, by listening to Moksha Mukti Lord Angels, it is possible that you can experience infinite possibilities, you can experience miracle. There is a possibilities. That's all I'm pointing out. And that's all I want to talk to you today. I have next gathering, live broadcast, that is happening on July 25 at 7:15 a.m. Central Time. So log into live stream. I have provided links on Facebook, and I'll also put that out on Moksha Mukti Lord Angel page. Just type Moksha Mukti on Google, it will take you to Moksha Mukti Lord Angel page. I'll provide the live stream link there, so you can go there and check it out. Or you can join in Facebook. If you are Facebook friends, you can join in Facebook, and there you can check it out. Moksha Mukti Lord Angel live stream, live broadcast, 7:15 a.m. July 25 Central Time. So be there.